Laziness is a trap. Power belongs to those who strike in silence. You don't fail because you're weak. You fail because you allow comfort to negotiate your destiny. Every night, you whisper to yourself, "I'll start tomorrow." But tomorrow is a perfect assassin. It doesn't stab. It doesn't scream. It kills dreams quietly, behind the curtains, while you scroll, while you wait, while the world moves on without you. Laziness is not just doing nothing. It's a silent enemy that convinces you it's okay to delay your life. And the more you listen to it, the weaker your fire becomes, until it burns out completely. Welcome to Gaka Mindset Channel. This is where discipline is forged. If you want to conquer yourself, subscribe now. Here's the truth most people avoid. Laziness is not your identity. It's a survival mechanism. Your brain is wired to protect you from pain, not to make you great. It will always choose the easy path over the meaningful one. It will whisper, "Rest. Not today. You deserve a break." But comfort has a cost. The cost is your potential. Greatness doesn't disappear in one night. It dies slowly, in small moments of surrender. The night you scrolled instead of writing that first page. The morning you snoozed the alarm instead of moving your body. The hour you wasted watching someone else live their dream. And over time, comfort builds a prison. A soft, quiet prison where your ambition rots behind silk walls. But here's the thing. Prisons can be escaped, and you don't need an army. You just need a plan. A Machiavellian mind doesn't wait for motivation. It uses strategy to conquer inertia. Step 1. Shrink the fortress. Big goals are fortresses. You don't break them by charging headfirst. You infiltrate them piece by piece. The mistake ambitious but lazy people make is this. They imagine the top of the mountain and forget about the first step. They want to write a book, but they imagine 200 pages. They want to get fit, but they imagine hours in the gym. So their brain says, "Too hard," and they retreat. But a Machiavellian doesn't fight the fortress head-on. They shrink it. One sentence, not 200 pages. One push-up, not a full workout. One corner of the room, not the whole house. Each small action is like sliding a knife into the enemy's armor. Quiet, deliberate, effective. The lazy brain doesn't resist small steps. That's your first tactical advantage. Think of it this way. You don't need to build the empire today. You just need to plant one flag. Step 2. Rituals over motivation. Motivation is smoke. Ritual is steel. Motivation disappears the moment you feel tired, uninspired, or scared. Ritual, on the other hand, doesn't ask how you feel. It just happens. The powerful don't wait to feel ready. They design their battlefield. They build routines that force movement before the mind can make excuses. If you want to run, leave your shoes by the bed. If you want to write, open the document the night before. If you want to study, make the desk impossible to ignore. Rituals are triggers. They lower resistance. They bypass the part of your brain that wants to hide. This is not self-help fluff. This is psychological warfare against your weaker self. Every ritual is like placing a sword in your hand the moment you wake up. You don't ask, "Should I fight?" You just strike. Step 3. The 2-minute Trojan horse. The most dangerous part of any goal is the beginning. The first 2 minutes feel heavier than the next 2 hours. That's why you need a Trojan horse, a trick to sneak past your brain's defenses. Promise yourself only 2 minutes. Read one page, write one line, do one push-up. This is not weakness. This is strategy. Once you've breached the wall, the resistance collapses. Momentum is your ally. Laziness has no power over someone already in motion. It's the same principle generals use in war. Once the gate falls, the fortress is no longer untouchable. Your enemy becomes small, scared, and easy to conquer. Step 4. Reward as conquest. When you act, reward yourself, not like a child chasing candy, but like a king claiming territory. Each action is conquest. Each step is a flag planted in enemy soil. Reward isn't just pleasure, it's psychological anchoring. It teaches your brain, action, power. This is how you rewire your mind. You turn work into war, war into ritual, ritual into identity. And when that happens, laziness doesn't stand a chance. Step 5. The power of ruthless consistency. This world doesn't belong to the smartest. It doesn't belong to the most talented. It belongs to those who move forward when others stall. Comfort is a soft prison. Consistency is the key that breaks it. Most people wait for the perfect moment. But the perfect moment doesn't exist. Real power is striking when it's ugly, when it's boring, when no one is watching. That's when ordinary people become dangerous. Your enemy is not out there. It's not time. It's not talent. It's the version of you who waits. If you understand this, your relationship with laziness will change forever. You don't have to be the strongest. You just have to be the one who moves first and keeps moving. You build power in silence. You sharpen the blade when no one is watching. And one day, the world wakes up and they call you disciplined, driven, different. But they'll never know it started with 2 minutes, one step, one small, silent strike. Remember this: laziness is a trap, comfort is a cage, consistency is the escape. Power belongs to those who act, not tomorrow, not someday, now. This is Gaka mindset. Most people scroll, the few build power, hit subscribe, become dangerous.